The next part is placing these edges, and it's the same algorithm that we use to place these edges. We're just up a layer. So for instance, this red and dirt color, whatever, this red and beige goes over here, so it's going to be U, R, UI, RI, UI, FI, UF. So that's in. Alright, purple and beige, this will go here, LI, rather UI, LI, UL, UF, UI, FI. Remember, my R's and L's are the ones that are just adjacent to the top. And then we keep doing that until we get all of these edges in so that we can get ourselves right up to the last layer. This will come down to here, same algorithm. Oop, where are you going? And then finally here. Okay, so this gets us to the last layer. Again, a pretty easy one. So we're going to do the same thing here. We can relax because there's not too much more to go. Anything that's green I can pull down. So this is orange and silver, which will go right here. So that's that algorithm that puts that over to here, the same middle layer Rubik's Cube algorithm. And we got ourselves a UI. Remember L, this is L, just adjacent to the U. UI, LI, U, L, U, gonna make an F, then UI, FI. And I got this orange and silver here, did not touch anything else. Okay, what else can I put in? Well, this is a blue and pink, which has no light green, so it doesn't belong there anywhere. Let's go find our pink here and our blue. So lining it up here, this blue and pink will come down to here. So we've got ourselves a U, R, UI, RI, UI, FI, U, and F. Okay, we like that. That's in there. This is good. What else do we have that we can use? This has a green in it, this has a green in it, this does not have a green in it, so it can go over to here. UI, LI, U, L, U, F. As I go faster, it's so tempting to corner cut it, but don't. You'll misalign it, and you'll end up with half of the puzzle in one hand and the other half in the other hand. And you have to somehow crunch them back together. Okay, let's not lose perspective here. Okay, where else do we have? Okay, this gray and pink can come down to here. So same algorithm, UI, LI, U, L, U, F, UI, FI. Are we good? Oh, we have one more, a blue and yellow, which is here. I can see it over here. So let's go ahead and get this guy in. I'd say quickly, but don't use the word quickly and multi-cube in the same sentence. Because the next one is, next word would be reassembly. Turn, turn, and down. Okay, so this is that configuration. You can see almost all these are in, and we did not disrupt any of these centers. The master pentultimate portion or the megaminx portion. Now, at this point, you probably will have a good perspective with it. So as long as you know how to do the last layer of a megaminx, you should be fine. But just to go through it with this top part, I do just like I do a Rubik's Cube. So I need to orient the edges. I've got this one extra one because there's 4 on a Rubik's Cube, there's 5 over here. So this is like an L formation. An L formation is these two together with this. And that means everything that's in goes to the left and to the back. And I'm going to be using these to go F, R, U, R, I, U, I, F, I. That'll give me a line, or in this case an arrowhead, because these two are together. When I have this configuration, I do F, R, U, R, I, U, I, F, I. This is not a full megaminx tutorial, so then I have all of these oriented. Let's quickly do this here. So what do we have? An L formation, an arrowhead. This is an L formation because this is up, and this is up. So I'm going to hold it over here where the one that's not rotated correctly is in front of me and to the right, and do F, R, U, R, I, U, I, F, I. Okay, I should have an arrowhead, and I do. So don't let the corners confuse you. These are the edges, and this is the edge. So once again, F, R, U, R, I, U, I, F, I. Okay, and what you'll find is all of my green edges are now rotated up. The next step is to orient them, or rather permute them to the proper side. You want 2 to be in front of you, 2 which are here. We're going to do a variation of the Sunni, and what that's going to do is that's going to keep this and this steady and rotate these guys, 3-cycle that. And that's R, U, R, I, U, R, 3U, whoop, R, I, R, I. Okay, it's not in yet, so we do it again. R, U, R, I, U, R, 3U, R, I, and eventually you'll hit it. So let's do the same thing here. Okay, which one is in, which ones aren't? Let's so none of them are correctly oriented, so let's wheel these around. I'll wheel the pink one in. Okay, so the pink one is in here, and the gray one is in here, but these aren't, so it's the same configuration. So have this to the front and to the left, and do R, U, R, I, U, R, 3U, 1, 2, 3, R, I. In still, not yet, so we do it once more. U, R, I, U, R, 3U, R, I. That should do it, and it does. You can see all of these edges are now in. Corners, again, I do just like a 3x3. I find the corner that's in. If nothing is in, then I randomly do the algorithm to start permuting these around. Even if they're not rotated right, it doesn't matter. I just look to see if they're placed in the right place. And this algorithm is going to be, now what this is going to do is it's going to hold this one and this one constant. These are going to stay the same. We're going to do 2U, R, 2UI, LI, 2U, RI, 2UI, L. These stay the same. You can see this is now in. Now I have to move something next to it. This is next to it, so that's fine. I'm going to hold it here. These two will remain constant, and these will rotate around. 2UR, 2ULI, 2URI, 2UIL. And not yet. So you know that in a Rubik's Cube you just do 2U, but here I have to do 2U or 2UI. So we have 2UR, 2UILI, 2URI, 2UIL. Okay, so you can see that they're all in. These are just not rotated right, and all I've got to do with that is do RIDIRD, 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 RIDIRD. This is in. Don't worry about the mess you may have made here. Only turning the U, turn this to the right, not turning the rest of the puzzle, then do it again, RIDIRD, RIDIRD, move this in, and that's how you solve a megaminx. Let's apply that to here. Which corner is in, if any are in? Well, here's a corner, and blue, green, and yellow, this is in. How about the one right next to it? Well, green, nope, that one's not in. How about this one? Pink, green, and gray. Nope, that's not in either. So what I have to do is I have to find a way to move something next to it. So let's say I want to find the other yellow. I want to move the other yellow in this position, and that's going to be here. So if I hold it here, these two will stay the same. I'm going to keep doing it until this is right next to this one over here. This will end up over here. When that happens, then these two will be in and the rest won't be, but I need to have two adjacent to each other. So we're going to say 2u r, 2u li, 2u ri, 2ui L. Okay, this didn't move. The yellow one is not in yet. The other yellow one's not in yet. It's here, so we do it again. 2u r, 2ui li, 2u ri, 2ui, and L. Okay, is it there yet? Yeah, it's there. So yellow, green, and orange. You can see I've got the green, orange, and yellow. So now I'm going to move it like this because these two will stay the same. And maybe we're already in, but we're not. I need the green, gray, and orange here. I've got the green, blue, and pink. Holding it here, and I just keep doing that algorithm until they're all positioned correctly. 2u r, 2ui li, 2u ri, 2ui. Let's try that again. It was coming off the rails. I don't know if you noticed that. 2ui, and then L. Okay, now I'm going to point something out. I did an algorithm and this came off its rail, so I had to backtrack. Right in the middle of an algorithm, I had to backtrack. And finally when I got it on, and sometimes it means moving the puzzle around, you'll forget completely where you were. That's the biggest frustration with this puzzle, and it almost happened. Anyway, you can see this is now oriented correctly. They're all in, but these are not oriented, so I'm going to do my RI, DI, RD. This is R, and this is my D. So we've got RI, DI, careful, R, D, RI, DI, R, D. And again, RI, DI, R, D, RI, DI, R, D. Okay, you can see this is now in. Now I can't lose track of what's on my right side, so I'm just going to move this over here, which puts this one in place, and same thing, RI, DI, doesn't want to move, R, D, RI, DI, R, D. Okay, now we're going to move this one in, and same thing, RI, DI, R, doesn't want to move at all, D, RI, DI, whew, R, D, I just got a stiff layer, that's all, RI, DI, R, D, RI, DI, R, D. Okay, this is now in. Let's move this into place. And once more, should just be one set now, as I was keeping track. RI, DI, R, D, RI. With every move, you have to make sure you've lined it up. DI, and this is the magic part because it gets aligned. This is now all in, and we simply rotate the top, and there it is. Your megaminx solve is done, but we're not quite finished because now we got to rotate these centers in. All these are in, so although the megaminx solve is done, let's get the pentultimate centers in. I can see that these two will be a clean flip, so these two will be in, and then these two will flip, which means the blue will be in. But here's the problem. I need to have a situation where 4 are out. If I do this, these two will be in, and then this will be in over here, so I'll just have 3. I don't have a 3 cycle to design, so I don't want to put another one in. I just want to put these two in. So what I'm actually going to do is, well, if I take this and move this into this slot, this gray will match up to here. So we don't want that. If I move this into here, well, now we're talking, because if I move this to here, these two, well, the pink is going to end up here, so there's no really comfortably getting around it. One of them is going to come in, so that's fine. We'll just do it and see if we can work it out. And that's going to be down, down, up, up. Okay, these two are in, this is in, we have 3 that are out. So how are we going to coordinate this? Well, let's think about it. If I do this, I need to coordinate it to where I have 4 that are out. So if I flip-flop these, this will be in, I'll have 1 out, these 2 will flip out, so I'll have these 2 out. So I'll still have 3. 1, 2, and one of these 3. So I think what I'm going to have to do is maybe hold it like this, because by flip-flopping these two will be out. Then if I flip-flop these two will be out. So basically I'm just putting 1 out to get 4 out, right? Yeah. So we've got down, down, up, up. Okay, this kind of strategizing for me is always the fun part. So now I've got 4 out, and it's just a matter of coordinating it. So this yellow, oh, you know what? I made a little mistake. I have 5 out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's put that back out again. Down, down, up, up. Okay, let me reconfigure, because basically what I have is I have 1, 2, 3. I have these 3 that are out. So if I get these 2 out, I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I don't really want to do that. I don't want to take 5 out. So how shall I do this? Well, if I hold it here and I flip these 2, this will be in, this will be out. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Because these 2 will be out, this will be out, this will be in, and this will be out. So let's try it like that. I'm not going to have you memorize the confirmation, just figure it out. That's what makes it fun. Down, down, up, up. Now some people get frustrated when I say, quote, figure it out. Well, don't, because puzzle solving is not just about the algorithms. You do have to figure some things out. If you're just looking for blind rote memorization, I can't really help you with that. So anyway, now that we have 4, we can do some clean swaps. So if I swap these 2, these will be swapped and they'll both be in. Now I got to get this and move this to here so that this pink can go here and this yellow can go here. So I'm just going to do a little deconstruction. I'm going to move this to here. Don't worry about anything with the centers. The centers will come back because they're not going to be influenced by this algorithm, and it'll pop these 2 in and these 2 in. So we have down, down, up, up. Okay, now we'll just put this back, and there it is. So the megaminx is solved, and the pentultimate center is also solved. So after solving the megaminx, we did the first part of our pentultimate. So the megaminx portion is now done. The rest is simply the pentultimate part, and here's the joy of this. All the algorithms that you learned with the pentultimate will not affect the centers at all. It won't affect the center positions of the center pentultimate, and it won't affect the centers of the megaminx. The only trouble you're going to run into is if you lose track of what you're doing. So now we can move on to the next part, which is going to be the longest, but I'm just going to go through the algorithms as we do it.